Da-da-da-da-da-da. And we're back from outer space. Don't turn around now. I really love that became a thing. That's been the light of my life, really. Sam! Speaking of the light of my life.
Yes.
Tell me one defining characteristic of the Monopoly Man.
So he's got a big mustache.
A big mustache.
He's got a top hat.
Okay.
He likes to hold his hand out like this.
He's making a deal. Got it. Anything else?
He's got like long coattails behind his
Yeah, that's very descriptive.
Buttons. Okay. Anything else?
Is this what you're looking for?
Oh, you're so young and beautiful. You're missing nothing. Get out of here, you skunk.
Do you want
you old skunk.
You old skunk. You describe nothing important.
Why did you not describe the monocle?
See, describe the monocle.
Oh, I thought I said that.
No.
No.
Do you want to drink anything?
Can I tell you that the Monopoly Man
mm-hmm.
doesn't have a monocle?
Oh, I didn't picture that. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I can see it both ways. But for sure, mustache and hand out this way.
Sam's an alien. He came from another planet.
You're an alien, a beautiful, sexy alien.
He's not Mr. Peanut.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, who has a monocle for sure. He's all monocle.
Okay. Or does he? We don't even know anymore.
The evil queen say to the mirror on the wall?
Who's the fairest?
No. Go back. Rewind a little bit.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Okay, good.
Okay, he's real.
He's from our universe. It's okay.
Yeah, he's from our timeline.
What the line is: magic mirror on the wall.
Okay.
Who's the fairest of them all?
Is this what you were scraping about in here?
Yes. Our reality has been altered, and some
everybody's
time-jumping vampire is to blame.
Oh, you're one of those Nelson Mandela effect people.
Oh my god!
I think memories are malleable, and I think they are in a group, but I am not one of these alternate timeline people.
Get out.
Use anything like me?
I'd live in ice water or just a water.
Sure.
Thank you so much. I love you. You're a beautiful, sweet angel.
Love you too.
You're a beautiful muskox.
Okay, so what it was, Melissa was listening to a podcast in our bathroom, which is along the wall in here. So it was coming from a different direction than the door, which is why I'm like sitting here and I'm like, something very odd. And it had a bit of reverb because it's in the empty bath, you know. It was just really loud. And I was like, what the fuck?
What is happening? So I have been using this keyboard for ages, this tiny little baby keyboard for my Mac for many, many ages. And for, oh, thank you. Could I have a straw? A paper straw, not like a plastic.
I think those fell over into the sink and got ruined. Oh.
I have an entire package of wedding straws right here. Anyways, I got a bigger keyboard and it's kind of difficult because now I'm getting used to it after many years. But this one's got the number pad on the side, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to go.
What do they call it? The 10 key?
Yep.
10 key. There you go.
I love key.
The thing
I mean, who even knows anymore what they call things?
Okay, guys, but seriously, the numbers on the 10 key are reversed on the phone.
Yeah.
I need that
every
one.
time fucks me because I'll be like, I'm like, ah, shit, it's all wrong. And then I'll be using the phone, and I'll switch back to the computer, and I'll be doing it back. I'm like, God damn it. Like, it just, I can't win.
But yet the zero is in the same place.
Yes.
Think about that.
Oh my gosh. Just blowing my mind tonight.
Well, that's what honestly makes it worse for me because I'm like, wait.
Are you scratching your eyeball?
Who?
No.
What?
Well, not directly.
You're scratching your eyeball.
No, that was my eyelash.
She had an eyelash.
That was my eyes itchy.
Okay. So I washed my hair before this. I guess because I wanted to. I don't really know what else to tell you.
That's the end of the story.
That was a good story.
Hey,
That's
sure.
like the back of my shirt is somewhat wet. So
There we go. The connection.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm a little cold. That's all.
Okay.
Sam!
Okay. I was going to write a new line to the show to welcome people because I never know what to say. So I was going to do a, okay. Welcome to
the Mandela Effect podcast.
Cthulhu and Friends, a weekly podcast. Where I GM investigators.
Do I have dice?
Through the
I do. I have mini dice.
Yeah.
fictitious island of St. Paxton.
I'll be right back.
Next week, we're going to be like, dude, remember when Fred brought up all that crazy shit? And V will be like, Fred's not on the podcast. What are you talking about? You know, when we did auditions. What are you talking about?
What?
There's no Fred. There's only this one loaf of bread. Oh.
Rosemary garlic. God.
Ooh. I love bread.
I do too.
Bread is delicious.
I love carbs. So
I
basically,
really love carbs.
everything that
I
has
love
carbs, generally I'm a fan of.
Yeah, 100%. Beer has carbs, and I love that.
Yep.
Hot rolls out of the oven have carbs, and I love those too. Pop-Tarts.
Yep, those have carbs.
Oh, bread's back.
Sorry.
Welcome to the...
That went so well.
Guys, it's a good thing I wrote these notes.
Welcome to you, Cthulhu and Friends.
Fucking done with this. Welcome back to Cthulhu and Friends, a weekly podcast where I GM a group of investigators through the fictitious island of St. Paxton. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey there.
Everything is so wrong. Okay. Hershey cut all of that. This is horrible. It's not good. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cthulhu and Friends. I'm so excited that you're here. Hello, is anyone here with me?
Yeah, hi V, it's me, Mike Lane. I'm playing Todd B.
Oh my god, I love it. Do that every time.
Oh, hey, and I'm Steph, and I'm playing Clara.
Hey V, it's Fred here, and I play Edward Worthington III.
Oh, thank you guys so... What?
Oh, I was going to say, wasn't it the second?
Oh my god. You know, none of that context. They're going to get none of that context.
Hiroshi, cut that in.
Cut it in.
The whole thing.
If you want to get that joke, check us out after the show for some bloopers or something. I don't know. Anyways, Stacy isn't here today, so...
Well, she's here in the chat.
I mean, she's here in the chat. That doesn't count.
The live tubes.
Does not count. I won't have it. So, anyways, Mike, since Stacy normally does the recaps, I'm going to have to ask you if you would fill in and do the recaps for her this week.
Those are big shoes to fill, but I think I'm up to the task. Last time on Cthulhu and Friends.
Whew, that was spicy. Okay. All right. Sorry, I got to write down the lines that I come up with for goddamn Stacy. And X. What happened here? Oh, I moved a thing. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so the last time that we left you guys, Edward and Bellamy had found this big book, and it had all of this kind of historical stuff in it, lots of photos, and in particular, photos of some of you, mainly speaking, Bellamy and Todd and Edward, in some kind of an old-timey, like sepia tone photo. As Bellamy lets this sink in, she's going to shut the book close and say, Edward, I'm not feeling well. I'm going to head back to the house. I need to lie down.
Yeah, I'll walk back with you.
No, that's okay. You go with the others. I know my way now.
Wait, do you think that's smart, especially after what happened last time when we split up?
No, it's fine. I really just need to... Honestly, I need to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to go lie down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't picking up on the cues. Yeah. Go ahead. I'll catch up with the gang.
Okay. I'm just writing my little note here. Bellamy needs to poop. Okay, great. Edward, on your way back to meet up with the rest of the gang, you feel tired, kind of jet lagged, if you will.
Am I just walking back to the police station currently?
You are.
Okay. What time of day is it? Has it been a long day? Am I feeling tired due to maybe the time of day, or?
It's interesting that you say that. As you kind of think and look around, you actually hear the toll of the tower clock nearby, and it tolls 6 times. You see that it's actually pretty dark, but you're walking along a well-lit path.
And do I recall at what time we went to the library? Was it like 2:00, if I recall correctly?
It was early afternoon, and you know that you all had meant to meet back up sometime around 4 or 5, but it's been hours since then.
And does it feel like I was at the library for that length of time, or do I feel like I'm missing time?
You definitely feel so tired that your body's... Sorry, I have a car.
How much do you want to bet those people use a plastic straw? Just throwing it out there.
Exactly. They're the worst. You definitely feel fatigued, tired, your eyes are sort of strained. So you definitely feel like you've spent a long time in the library, but for some reason you must think that like you must have just been really engrossed in whatever it was that you were doing, helping Bellamy. But you don't really remember too much of what you did there, but it must have been something because you're extremely tired.
Wait, it's 6 already? We were supposed to meet back up at 4. I better get back to the station.
Todd and Clara, you are walking down the stairs and you notice a janitor is picking up the last of the last of the feathers and placing them in a trash bin.
Have we seen this person before?
No, this
You roboted there a little bit for me.
Yeah.
No, you don't recognize this person.
Okay. I will say, oh, hey, careful not to touch those.
Oh, no, of course not. And he lifts up his hands and he has some thick gloves, just some regular canvas work gloves, really.
Okay, good thinking. What are you gonna do with those feathers?
I've been throwing the rest of them out into the dumpster.
Maybe let's keep a bag. Just in case we need to figure out what's going on with it later on.
Keep a bag of bird feathers?
Oh, no. We have a friend who's really big into, I forget exactly what the study of birds is called, but these particular feathers are of great interest to her. So she was just mentioning we should probably keep some for her.
Oh, okay. Well, like, you want this whole bag? And he points to a bag that's probably at least a 30-gallon trash bag.
It's probably a bit much, but you know what? Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I'm an artist. You never know what you can do with things for art projects. You know.
Oh, okay.
You know how it is when art inspires you, right?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well,
it's great.
I guess I'll just leave these here, or
yeah, maybe seal up the bag. We can put it in a closet so it's out of the way.
okay. Well,
Cool.
No problem. I'll do that for you. And I guess you're both headed out. Don't look well.
Wait, we don't look well?
Oh, was that rude? I'm sorry. I just meant to say that you look tired. That's probably rude to say too. Sorry. No, what I meant to say was that maybe you look a little under the weather.
Okay.
Sorry. I hope you feel better.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You too.
No, I feel okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Well, I'm gonna lock up. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
idea. Okay.
Good night.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for your help.
Good night.
Good night.
And as you walk out the front door, you hear the toll of the tower, and the tower, excuse me, and the tower gongs 6 times.
What, it's 6? Have we completely lost track of time?
As you say that, you feel out of sync. You feel very tired. You almost feel jet lagged. And you're just kind of ready to call it a day. You know that you've wasted a lot of time doing something, but you're very tired and you just feel the need to reset.
Jeez, we weren't talking to that principal for that long, were we?
I don't think so. I don't know. Now that we kind of mentioned time, I am feeling actually pretty bushed.
Yeah. Do I look that tired? I mean, it
No
was a little
comment.
rude, right? Oh, thanks.
As you
Okay.
ask Todd that, you notice that when Todd spins around to look at you and says no comment, that his eyes have dark circles under them. He obviously didn't shave or anything. He's really scruffy. His hair looks unkempt. Just looks like really not taking care of himself.
And out of character, was our movie sleepover, was that last night?
That was last night.
Okay. Yeah, you look pretty good yourself, Todd. It's been a long day and we did not get much sleep. Maybe we're just starting to show it.
Yeah, well, weren't we going to meet up at the police station, though?
Oh, were we meeting up here? I don't remember.
We should just look around really quick, just in case.
Yeah, I'd hate to miss them.
Bellamy was already in a bad mood, so...
You see Edward, his hands in his pockets. It's getting pretty chilly out. And he waves at you, just maybe 400 or 500 feet away.
Oh, hey, Edward.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Long time no see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost track of time. I know it's later than
I think
when
we
we
all
said we'd
did.
meet up.
We didn't even
Yeah,
realize
no,
what
right.
time it was until the bells, which I
Yeah.
don't remember hearing earlier at all.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't heard it on every hour, have I?
Maybe they just do 6?
Yeah, that's probably the case. I don't know. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
Did you
We should
guys
just call
find
it a night.
anything?
Not exactly.
We talked to the principal, who wasn't particularly helpful. Oh, and then we ran into Patty.
What's
Apparently
in that
we
bag?
screwed up.
Wait, did you say bag?
Wait, real quick. Do they have the bag of feathers?
No, they don't.
We told him to put it in the
Oh,
closet.
okay. Sorry. Scratch that.
Yeah, Patty told me I have to sign all this paperwork, and every time people come and go from the island, I have to sign for it and approve it. And she's supposed to drop off the paperwork every day. It's just kind of weird that I have to approve who can come and go from the island.
I mean, I guess that's what mayors do. I don't know. I've
Maybe I don't,
never
I don't
been a
know much
mayor.
about.
It's more like what dictators do.
Oh.
I don't know. It's what Darius did, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It just seems weird.
Yeah.
But here, guys, we should really honestly walk and talk because I'm about to fall over.
Oh, yeah. That coffee from earlier did not help. I'm wiped.
As you make your way back to the house, you notice that your rowboat isn't there, but instead there is a bridge to the house. It looks like it's a kind of a Indiana Jones rope bridge.
Wait, was this here earlier?
No. So
Okay.
the
We need to talk to Patty because, whoa.
Well, we talked to her about maybe discussing putting up a bridge after we find this missing kid.
Wait,
And
when was this?
just 10 minutes ago, back at the police
30
station?
tops?
Yeah, however long it took us to walk outside and run into you.
Wait, you just talked about this 30 minutes ago, and now there's a bridge here?
I mean, I obviously was thinking more like bricks, but yeah. This is pretty
weird.
odd.
This is weird.
Oh wait, where's Bellamy? Wasn't she with you?
Oh, yeah. She said she wasn't feeling well, and she kind of had to use the bathroom, so kind of let her do her thing. I didn't want to, I don't know, impose, I guess. But she said she was coming back to lie down, so she's probably in the house.
Yeah, maybe we better go check on her, because last time we separated, time was weird, and here's a bridge. So maybe time is weird and more than just half hour passed here?
Well, I don't know. It didn't seem to work that way when we were paying attention. But to be
Look,
honest,
we're
we
all
did
tired.
kinda lose track. So I don't know.
I don't know. I think we should go check on Bellamy, though.
It's probably been here the entire time, and we probably just didn't see it before. I don't know.
Yeah, that maybe. I don't know. We've all been kind of overwhelmed with everything going on. Maybe we just didn't pay attention. But then why would Patty suggest building a bridge? If
Maybe
there was
she
a bridge.
meant a permanent bridge? Not a
like
rope
a brick
bridge?
Not a rope. I don't know. I just know I'm really tired.
I will go first just to make sure it's safe. Save you a swim. Mayor Pro
Very
Tem.
kind. Thank you very much.
And I will make my way across the bridge.
You fall and drown.
Ah.
You break your leg on a ladder.
Suddenly your feet are encased in giant peppermints that weigh you down to the bottom.
Oh, shit! No!
But wait, I have an inflatable raft.
You're prepared.
Preparedness.
But my floaties.
You traverse the bridge with no problem.
It seems safe enough.
Well, Edward, shall we?
Yeah. You go ahead. I'll follow up behind.
Okay. And I'll walk across.
And I, too, will walk across.
Okay. You make it safely to the island within the island.
Has anything else about the house changed or the island itself other than the bridge?
The aesthetic is definitely different. Before, it looked almost like it was a beautiful summer home, lots of beautiful, lush gardens. As you make your way to the front or side door, you notice that everything is sort of covered in a very thin layer of snow. Additionally, there's holly and wreaths and all sorts of stuff just kind of decked out all over the property. The house is also glowing with different Christmas lights. So there's a warm glow coming from the eaves of the house. The trees are wrapped in colorful strands, and everything looks very cheerful, warm, and inviting.
Wow, someone did some decorating.
Well, that explains the bridge, because I'm pretty sure they didn't want to ferry this across one boat at a time.
He's got to have a huge staff. I mean, to be able to do all of this in a couple of hours, it's pretty impressive.
They mentioned the Kemp Thorns do the landscaping. Maybe they did it. Maybe they hire out a decorating crew. It's
if
very
we can
impressive.
ask Patty about it, I bet you that's the thing after the winter parade. Then
they all come over and they do the
gets decked out.
decorating.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems plausible.
Yeah, that's great. I bet it's a tradition.
Well, we better get in and maybe check in on Bellamy and see how she's feeling, and then I'm ready to crash out, honestly.
Yeah, I would like a full real night's sleep tonight. As
No
fun as the
marathons.
sleepover was. I know, I love those movies, but I need sleep.
Yeah, I'm with you.
As you walk through the front door, you see a card, like a little note card, on the coffee table that's in the foyer.
Oh, what's this? And I'll go pick it up.
It's a note from Bellamy. She explains that she's extremely tired, feeling just very jet lagged for some reason, and she has gone to bed. So don't bother waiting up for her.
Oh, maybe we'll let her sleep and then check on her first thing in the morning? I mean, I don't blame her. I feel exhausted too.
I mean, do you think that's wise? She said she wasn't feeling well. Maybe you should go check in on her and make sure she's okay. I don't
Just
know.
like silently kind of peek through the door, not wake her up.
I take the note from Clara, and I just want to look at it closely. Is it Bellamy's handwriting?
It is clearly Bellamy's handwriting.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I think silently peeking in might be nice.
You walk up the stairs and head to Bellamy's room, but you definitely hear her before you see her. As you open the door, you see Bellamy. She has this like sleeping mask on and is completely sprawled out on her bed, snoring. And she seems to be very deep in sleep.
Well, that answers that.
Yep.
Well, at this point, I will bid you all a fair evening, and I will see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Good night, Todd.
Yeah.
Good night, Clara.
Good night, Edward. Night, Todd.
As you all head to your respective bedrooms, the bed looks inviting, and it just seems like everything was made for you and placed for you. As you get ready in your own personal bathrooms, get into your night clothes, and slip into bed, you very quickly are pulled into a deep and dreamless sleep. As you wake up, you remember some kind of something. It didn't even feel like a dream. It felt like more of a daydream. And you remember Bellamy being really on edge about going to St. Paxton. And she's like, I'm going to hit up that wine cart and I will be there. Let me know when we land. And you see Bellamy just like pouring him back, wine glass after wine glass. But then you wake up and you see yourself in the carriage. So as I was saying, welcome to St. Paxton. I'm Patty. I am here to help you in any way. Of course, I too was very upset when Darius just up and left. Didn't tell anyone where he was going. Just a few notes here and there. Take care of my friends. And we're not even prepared for you at all. We just had the Christmas parade and...
While she's talking, I'm going to start panning, like, left and right to see my companion, if they're, like, surprised.
As you pan left and right, you don't see surprise on their face because you yourself do not remember the last day. You don't remember coming to St. Paxton Island. You don't remember the movie night. You remember nothing. And you see Bellamy, face plastered against the wall of this carriage, drool dribbling out of her mouth, completely drunk.
Do I also not remember anything at all?
The feeling is the same for all of you. The only thing that's different this time is that you don't feel uneasy about St. Paxton. It's almost like you've been here before, but you know that you haven't been here.
Jeez, Bellamy, isn't this my role? Like, right? Isn't this my goof? I'm supposed to be the one passed out.
And then we'll take a picture of you.
Yeah, right?
For later. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Patty. No, we're really concerned, and we're definitely going to do our best to try to figure out what's going on.
I certainly hope so. Now, I know that you'll find all of the accommodations to meet your standards, but here are your keys to the estate. Mulsado Lago was really constructed with you in mind. Inside, you'll each find quarters that are tailored to your own individual needs and wants. And of course, if it's lacking anything, please feel free to let me know. I'm here to help in any way I can. Oh, sorry. Who will be acting as Mayor Pro Tem while Darius is away?
Oh, well, I took a leadership class once. I could do it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, here are a couple of things that you need to sign.
Okay.
Now, there are some very strict rules about entry and exit from the island. Now, Mr. Darius never did tell me exactly why those things are the way they are, but it's very important that each day you make it a point to sign the logs, give authorization to whomever would like to visit St. Paxton. And of course, we like to keep track of who's leaving St. Paxton. So if you're a visitor, we want to know when you left, how long was your stay, so we can follow up with you. And if you're a resident, we'd like to know when to expect your return. And definitely so we can keep an eye on your property for you.
Oh, wow. Now, did Darius ever not allow people to come to the island, or did he always sign approval?
Well, I don't quite know. I guess sometimes things would be scribbled out or marked off. We have had a few complaints that the island is a bit exclusive.
Oh, wait. There was a log on the ferry. Right? So you guys keep a log on the ferry? That's probably the basis of these forms, right?
Right, exactly. We just check off back and forth,
Okay.
just to make sure everything stays in line.
Yeah,
Okay,
not that I was snooping. Devin
of
was
course
walking
not.
by with it, and I saw a name crossed off, and I was just like, what could that possibly be? And so now it's all making sense.
Of course. Todd, this is your home. It's fine. You get to know the ins and outs of St. Paxton.
So how will I know who to exclude from the island?
Well, I'm sure that with your intuition and leadership training, you'll have no problem deciding who should and shouldn't be on St. Paxton. And then, of course, trial and error. Am I right?
So wing it. Okay.
It's funny you say that. The mascot of the St. Paxton high school specifically is the Raven.
Oh, is that on the keys? Is that what the symbol is? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Great. Yeah.
Oh, that's some nice details right there.
Well,
you guys certainly go all out.
Of course. Anything for you.
Well, thanks, Patty. And this carriage ride itself was amazing. So, you were mentioning something about a brunch.
Was I? Yeah. Well, there is a restaurant next to, well, really attached inside of Malsado Lago, and you can have brunch there.
Oh, I love brunch. That's great.
It must be nice to have a live-in chef.
I'm excited.
So, I guess what I want to ask is there anybody we should speak to about Darius's disappearance? We definitely want to try to find him as soon as possible, of course.
Well, is it a disappearance if they plan to leave? I mean, he left a note.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you have that on you?
Oh, of course. And she pulls out a card. And as she pulls out the card, you each have a moment of kind of deja vu. Like you've seen a card very similar to this before. And as deja vu is, just as you're getting to the moment where you think you're about to nail down where you've seen it, it flees you. And she places it in your hand. So this is all he left me. And
I open it up.
You see a note. It's clearly Darius's handwriting. Take care of my friends while they're here. It lists each of your names. Be good. Darius.
Huh. Well, he did mention to us that he just wanted us to look after everything while he was gone. So I guess that does imply he's coming back, right? I don't know why I was so worried, actually.
He kind of just disappeared. I assumed it was unexpected, but maybe it was just like you were saying, Todd. It's just a trick. Like, I'm gonna go away now. Poof, and
what?
He just like a vanishing act, like a magic trick. He just disappeared.
Oh, there's no magic here.
Oh no, like an illusion.
I'm not sure. No, we've never had an illusionist on the island. I don't think we've ever hosted anyone.
She's just talking about the phone call that we had with him. It was like he vanished.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm misremembering our previous conversations, I suppose. Well, if you need anything, please feel free to give me a ring. And she slips you her card with her. Please feel free to give me a ring. And she slips her card to you. As you all exit the carriage, Edward, you see this embroidered symbol on the back of the seat as you're kind of lifting Bellamy out, and you kind of have her wrapped around your back, so to speak, because she is certainly not in walking condition. And you notice that the symbol is very much like this old little doodle that Clara did years and years ago, like your D&D group symbol.
Todd, do you see this? Isn't that our...
Oh my God, you're right. Clara, remember
it's
the
from
thing
the
that you
game.
drew?
What is it? Oh,
Look.
wow. Gosh, how did that even get here?
Well, I mean, how did any of this get here?
Right. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Do you think Darius just took that and put it on this carriage?
He must have. I mean, nobody else. I didn't share that with anybody.
I mean, sounds like something he would do, which makes me really curious what's in this house.
Oh man.
Wait, aren't you guys concerned at all? Like, he disappeared right in front of us.
Well, no,
when we were on that call.
I was thinking about that, and I'll tell you what, on the ride over, I was definitely feeling apprehensive about it, but I don't think there's anything to worry. I mean, it's Darius. I mean, he obviously left notes to the people who run this place so that everything runs fine. You know, all of his affairs were in order. He just needed us to watch after the place. I mean, I don't understand the point of his disappearing trick, but...
Gosh, I'd love to know how he did that,
yeah,
right?
we'll definitely have to ask.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's the mayor of this island?
Okay, that...
surprising, but...
I
mean, if anyone was going to be a mayor... other than Clara, wouldn't you like it to be Darius?
I guess.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Edward. There's a lot I'd like to figure out, but I'm just relieved that Darius left a note. Like, I was worried something bad had happened and he'd just vanished, but he planned for this. That's got to count for something.
Hey guys, honestly, I'm just excited that this place isn't a dump. Because honestly, I was worried that my summer vacation was going to end quite not the way I wanted it to. Things are looking up right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's nice.
You crack me up, Todd. Well, we better get some water for Bellamy because she is out.
Yeah.
I think maybe some food and water would do her good.
Yeah.
So, V, as we're looking at this mansion, is there a way into the mansion, or is it still surrounded by water?
As you look around, you think, wait, summer vacation. But nothing looks like summer to you. But you have this feeling that you've seen this place in a different light before. Like, it was warm and balmy. But everything here is just kind of settled in to the winter chill. Snow is on the ground, and you look at your feet, and you're wearing snow boots. And you do see a covered red bridge leading from the mainland to the island within the island.
Real quick as an aside, did we believe it was summertime when we came here?
You did.
Okay. And what does a covered bridge mean?
So, you know those beautiful red bridges in like Vermont and stuff, where it's just like it almost looks like a barn that's just stretched over a river.
Got it. Okay.
So not a rope bridge.
Not a rope bridge.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I might have had a couple glasses of wine with Bellamy because I was talking about winter vacation. Right?
I thought it was summer.
I did to...
Because you're on the phone call, you were like, "Oh, this is great. I have summer vacation. We can all go."
Yeah.
And
What do you
I was
mean,
like,
Todd?
"Geez, Todd, why are you not more worried?" You're like,
But
"Yay,
it's
vacation."
not summer.
It's not
Didn't we just...
summer.
It wasn't a long ferry ride. It can't be
And I
that different here, right?
I packed my boots.
It's probably the chill wind from the ocean. It's
Well, and those
cold
mountains,
here.
right?
Yeah.
You walk down the stairs to get to the bridge. So there's a cliff that kind of surrounds your island within the island. And as you get closer, you hear a dog barking. And it seems to be coming from like the side door, front door, somewhere kind of close to the house.
Did Darius mention owning a dog?
No, but didn't he hear a
remember.
dog?
We heard a dog. Maybe he really did get a dog. And let's go check it out.
As you round one of the corners in the garden, you see a small orange and white corgi kind of scratching at the front door and barking as though it's trying to be let in.
I will kneel down and offer my hand slightly towards the dog, like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?"
The dog presses its forehead against your hand and just sort of leans in and rubs up against your warmth.
Aww.
Well, he's a cutie.
I'll start petting him too. What a sweet dog.
The dog lays on its back and allows you to rub its tummy. It seems very friendly, but also extremely dirty.
Does it have a collar?
It does not.
It seems like it's been outside for a while. Like maybe Darius did get a dog and it was left outside when he disappeared?
The dog rolls over onto its side, and as you're talking, it's looking right at you.
I'm trying to think because I don't remember the bird. So I wouldn't naturally think it understood me. I'll kind of hold my hand out to it and be like, "Hey, boy. Were you Darius's dog?"
There's no response.
I'll just kind of scratch his ears.
Well, I'm sure Edward is getting tired of carrying Bellamy, so why don't we open this door up, maybe get the dog a bath,
good.
And
Yeah.
let's lay Bellamy down.
Sorry, I get distracted.
Edward's all like, "No, I lift."
Yeah.
It's good.
I like just start like pumping her up and down with that arm, like deadlifting her.
No. Oh, I kind of wish she was dead and you could call it deadlifting. Oh, it's really
Oh,
That got dark.
foreshadowing.
Well, it's like a dead weight.
Oh.
Get it?
Ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. Womp. Okay, so I'm sorry. What
Okay.
were you guys doing?
Or can I?
I'm going
Go
to
inside.
check the keys and open the door.
Okay, you do so, and you walk right into the foyer.
Well, this is nice.
Wow.
Oof.
Now, to avoid having to describe everything to you a second time around, the interior of Malsada Lago looks exactly the same as it did the time before. And as you walk into the house, as you see different sections of the house, things look familiar, and you keep having that deja vu again and again. And normally when you have deja vu, it's just like, oh my gosh, deja vu. I haven't had that in so long. But this is just again and again and again. And it's kind of weird.
Have we been here before?
Well, no. We didn't know Darius owned a damn island.
Right.
But
it
is...
Did we, like...
The layout's familiar. Did we go in a building like this before? Maybe he designed it off of some... I don't know.
Did we visit somewhere together?
I'll bet you I'll find this place in one of my maps.
Yeah, that... it's so familiar. But like eerily familiar, not just like it's similar to something I might have seen.
There's got to be like a staff member or somebody working here, right?
Yeah, let's look around for someone. I'd like to know if someone's taken after that dog.
Scare the crap out of them, and I'll shout, "Hello! Hello!"
Yeah, you hear the bouncing of your own voice back to you.
Do I see any couches or chairs or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, you are in kind of an atrium area. So there's some seating, but there's also a really beautiful fountain in there. There's this huge green wall. And Edward, you remember something about there being a green wall. And you just walk right over to it. And you pull back some of the vines and you see a safe.
Whoa. I feel like I knew that was there.
That's not a coincidence. That's weird.
I mean, I really, really feel familiar with this, like, floor plan. I'm telling you, it was in an adventure. It's got to be it. Because that would be exactly where I'd hide a safe.
But how did Edward know to look for it?
High perception.
Yeah, it's just really, really weird. Does that safe have a key or a number combination, Edward?
It's a key.
It looks like it's a keyed safe.
Huh.
Do you think one of our keys are going to work?
Let me see. I'll start going through the keys to see if I have one that would fit.
You cycle through your keys and you find the correct key.
Well, see, here we go.
Huh.
This looks about right. I will
Great,
stick it in and try to turn it.
You do so, and the safe opens. Inside, you see a letter, and you see a dog collar.
Ah, well, I guess it was his dog, after all. I will take out the dog collar and look to see what's on it. Is there like a name tag or anything?
Yeah, so it's really very cute. So you normally see this on much larger dogs, but it's a small red collar, and on it there's this tiny little barrel, like one of those old rescue dogs from storybooks. And inscribed on the barrel are 4 letters, CLEM.
Well, this is an interesting collar. Look at this thing.
Ah.
So, Clem is the name. And let's see, does this collar fit the doggy? And I will try to put the collar on the dog.
The dog is not great about putting on the collar. As soon as you go to put the collar on, it flips over on its tummy because it thinks, belly rubs are coming. And it's very difficult, but you finally are able to get the collar on, and it does fit perfectly.
There you go, Clem.
The dog looks up at you. And you see her blink just once. And you each have a moment of deja vu. Of maybe it was even a dream that you had, or maybe it was a campaign you played in. But you remember having some kind of a talking bird. And at some point, the bird blinks once and blinks twice.
Oh, that's a weird thought I had.
What's that?
No, it was just totally random. I was just thinking about a bird.
Oh, that's weird. I was just thinking about that too.
And like communicating.
I don't know. I don't remember running that.
But that wasn't in one of your games?
I don't think so. I wouldn't have used a bird. I would have used something a little bit more exotic, like a
griffin or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fairy,
It was weird. Like it would be like, oh, hey, we'd blink or nod once for yes, and we would ask the bird a question, and it would nod once.
The dog nods.
Oh, she thinks she's people.
Wait, did she just respond to what you just said?
The dog nods.
Can you understand us?
The dog nods.
Holy shit, you guys.
Are you an intelligent dog?
The dog nods.
What?
Would you like a treat?
The dog nods.
I mean, who wouldn't? What is your name, Clem?
The dog nods.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. It's just nodding its head.
Yeah.
Well, then
We haven't asked.
Ask an obvious, like, are you a bird?
The dog kind of shakes its whole body. So it's a tiny little dog. So when it shakes its head, it does a whole thing down to its little butt.
See? I just didn't know. It's because it's a dog.
Was that a no?
The dog nods.
Oh, see? Oh my gosh, you guys.
Okay, hold on. And I put Bellamy down on the ground. And I get down on my knees. And I'm like, are you communicating with us?
The dog nods, and then she brushes up against you.
Oh my god. Did you know Darius?
The dog, at the name Darius, jumps up onto your thighs and is kind of scratching at you.
Do you know where Darius went?
The dog spins around in circles.
I don't know what that means.
Is that a yes?
The dog nods.
Oh, well, can you take us to Darius?
The dog runs to the front door and scratches at it.
Well,
let's go?
Yeah.
Oh my god, if he's been inside this entire time, I'm going to lose it.
You see a small, it looks like a guest house across the way. And as each of you look at this guest house, you have this sense of deja vu again. You see this little red switch as you're leaving. Deja vu, so weird. It was like that was all connected. And the dog darts across the lawn and takes you to the door of this second smaller house near the pool.
Is Darius in here?
The dog turns around and rolls on her belly. I'm sorry, the dog turns around and rolls on her back as though she's wanting to have pets. Her two little paws kind of flail in the air as she invites you to scratch her belly.
I'll go knock on the door.
You wait an appropriate amount of time, and no one answers.
Oh, wait. Maybe we have the key for this, too.
Yeah, I want to know what's in there.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, I run through my key ring again to see if anything will fit the door.
You cycle through all of your keys. You have one that seems like it's going to be close, but it doesn't actually turn the lock. You don't have a key for this door.
I don't have anything, guys, but are all of them the same?
I'll pull out my keys and kind of hold them up to yours.
I'll just quickly line them up to see if any are different.
They all look very similar. I mean, I don't know that you could tell offhand that they're all exactly alike or different, but they all look very similar.
Well, just if one stands out, really.
Oh, no, nothing stands out.
No, I don't think we have a key to this.
Are there windows?
There seem to be windows. You see there are definitely shutters. As you walk around the perimeter of this, what looks like maybe a pool house or a guest house, you see that the windows are false. Like, they're there, but you can't actually see inside of them. It's almost like there's something on the other side.
It's a weird little place.
I really want to know what's in there. Can I don't know if this is possible. Can I roll locksmith to try to pick the lock?
Let me look at my spreadsheet.
I don't know if I can do that without
Wait,
points
you're
in it.
rolling a skill?
I know, right?
Why would we do that?
It's crazy.
You don't have it, but guess who does?
Damn it, it's a Bellamy.
I'm going to reach into my bag for my smelling salts.
Wake her up.
Thinking I'm going to make her talk to the dog.
Additionally, you do not know that Bellamy has a locksmith skill. She has, under no circumstances, revealed this talent to you.
Edward, you're really strong. Do you think you could just, like, open that door? Just, like, force it open?
Yeah, I could probably try, yeah.
Yes.
I walk up to the door and I just turn the doorknob to see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
I open the door.
Oh my god.
You don't open the door.
Is it
The
stuck?
doorknob is not locked. It is stuck. It's almost like it's a false door.
The doorknob's turning, but it's not opening. And then I'll try to kind of... Well, I'm trying to think. Do doors open out or open in? Can I see that? Are the hinges on the outside?
The hinges are on the inside, so
Okay, so I don't see hinges from my point.
you do not.
So I'll try to slam my shoulder into the door.
Do you want to roll anything for this?
Absolutely. I have athletics, so I will use 1 point of athletic to aid me in my roll.
Okay. This is going to be a 6 to get in.
All right, here we go. 3 + 1, 4.
Okay. You put your shoulder into it and you slam against this door. And you break through the wood. Your shoulder is screaming from pain because on the other side of this flimsy faux wooden door is a block of concrete.
Oh, what?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Is that concrete?
I will like pull the busted pieces of the door out of the way. Yeah. Why would there be concrete on the other side of this?
The dog growls at the door. And then she turns around and heads back to the house.
Oh, what is behind that?
Well, okay, I mean, if the door is fake, are the windows? Let's break the windows. We already busted the damn door, right?
Sure. Do the shutters look like we could kind of pull them off?
You can certainly try anything. Do you want to look around and see if there's anything else? I don't want to railroad you.
The bell in the town rings 6 times. We're like, oh, lost track of time here. Jeez, Bellamy's been out a long time.
We're just taking the house apart board by board.
I will take Clara curiosity. I want to find out what's in here. Are there any like tools lying around? Or anything?
Do see a small bag of, it looks like just yard tools, some like shovels, things like that. But yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that you could use to certainly break some windows.
Okay, I would like to take a shovel to try to pry off one of the shutters.
Okay. You do that. Edward has his hand clamped over his shoulder, just kind of really applying pressure. You hear the glass break, and then you hear this like kind of a crunching, scraping noise as the shovel hits concrete. And then a face appears from around the back of the shed or the pool house or the whatever it is. Hi?
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
So we really frown on destruction of property in St. Paxton. So
I'm the mayor pro tem. My name's Clara.
Oh,
It's nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. I'm your assistant. Sorry. I didn't know. Like,
That's funny.
and the girl sticks out her hand. I'm Nighthawk. And that's what we're going to call it.
Oh, what the shit?
What are we doing destroying a house? We've gone insane. Like, we think a dog's talking to us.
I had a really great joke, but I didn't get to throw it out there. So I'm just going to throw it in here. Like, you're an assistant. Well, how about you pick up that other shovel over there and help us with this then?
Okay, so that was episode 8. Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm like super confused.
I'm so
I'm
confused.
so glad. I'm so happy that we got to a weekend at Bernie's, Stacy's dead drunk body.
Oh, I want a weekend at Bernie's, her body a lot more too. Like, just getting to like shenanigans.
100%.
Yeah, let's go door to door and like,
Go
hey,
to
I'm the mayor, and this is my
Divine
friend
Bovine.
Melanie.
Hey, Leo, I want a apocryphal pie.
Oh my god. Oh, and if you wanted to catch the joke that Mike told earlier in the episode, feel free to listen now because I guess we're gonna do some bloopies. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, and let's stop our recording.
Ba-doop.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Bum-bum.
9-9.
Oh my gosh, 9-9.
I have a new episode to watch and I'm very excited. Okay. Oh.
This is episode 8, right?
Episode.
That was 7.
Oh my god.
You guys are giving me diarrhea.
Of
Really?
happiness.
Yeah, of happiness. I'm very excited that I got to change Clem to a goddamn corgi.
I loved that.
So good. I wanted her to be a corgi in the first series as well, but I was like,
live. Yeah.
oh, yeah. It's too close to home. But then I was like, oh my god, I can have Clem have her own Instagram page now. So,
Oh my gosh, I love that.
that's it. It'll be so fun.
Oh.
Maybe I'll take her to GeeklyCon. Who knows? Anyways. I guess we'll be back in like 5-ish minutes for the stream, and we'll do episode 9. 9.
Sweet.
So hang in there, guys. You're not going to want to miss this.
You really won't.
I don't want to miss this.
I have to pee though. Goodbye.
Me too.
Me too.
Bye, stream.